हेलो एंड वेलकम टू माय चैनल गाइस। आज मैं फिर से रैंक पुश करने वाला हूँ, डिवीज़न पुश करने वाला हूँ। तो आ जाओ जल्दी जल्दी मेरा वीडियो देखने के लिए। चलो देखते हैं क्या होता है। पहला मैच मिल गया।
गाड़ी जा रहा है।
मेरा रास्ते के सामने घर है, इसलिए गाड़ी का साउंड माझे माझे आएगा। माझे बीच बीच में आपको मिलेगा, सुनने मिलेगा। आपको सहना पड़ेगा थोड़ा सा। चलिए, तो शुरू हो गया मेरा गेम। देखते हैं आज क्या होता है। जो भी नए आएंगे और आ रहे हो, लाइक शेयर सब्सक्राइब ऑब्वियसली करना है, ठीक है। कमेंट करो XP बार। चलिए, तो शुरू हो गया मेरा गेम। मेरा नेटवर्क भी थोड़ा सा मेसी के पास बॉल है। पहला मैच है। गलत पास नहीं देने का। नाइस बॉल। गलत पास बहुत हो रहा है। ओए, गोल खा गया। पहले ही गोल खा गया। अर्जेंटीना का अल्वारेज जैसे फाइनल में गोल दिया था, वैसे ही गोल हो गया। तोड़ मरोड़ के गोल हो गया। देखता हूँ क्या होता है। अरे यार, नाइस पास, शूट। थोड़ा सा मिस हो गया, थोड़ा सा, इत्तू सा किनारा था। जा एम्बापे, मार गोल। ओह, ट्राई तो कर रहा हूँ पर हो नहीं रहा।
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
कॉर्नर मिल गया, कॉर्नर। कोई नहीं। अरे यार ओ नो 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 नो, गलती हो गई। ऐसा नहीं था, ऐसा नहीं था। बच्चा बच्चा, गोलकीपर ने बचा दिया, गोलकीपर ने बचा दिया। चांस तो मिलेगा, मेरे को भी मिल रहा है। मैं इतना बुरा काहे खेल रहा है भाई। नाइस डिफेंडिंग, नाइस शॉट।
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Nice, nice.
Kumamoto certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Mbappe का दे। क्या कर रहा है
Half
भाई?
time getting close now.
क्या कर रहा है भाई? शूट। अरे बहुत लेट हो गया। मेसी को मेसी करे। मेरे को पता है लैक हो रहा है, पेज भी लैक हो रहा है। मैं इतना हारता हूँ क्या, बहुत गलत पास हो जाता है मेरा हिंदी थोड़ा गड़बड़ है, समझ लो। पास 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 पास। अरे यार
Kumamoto can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing. It's that's a lucky ball, that.
Hold on. Let's see.
One of the players of the week. And it's Messi.
And this is
Aja, Drogba.
Space here.
They know that is pretty much the end of that.
Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Some really good ball movement.
Mbappe.
He's beaten the last man.
Pedri.
It's loose and there's a race to the ball.
And he's straight offside.
Kumamoto really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And that's another good run of the ball.
And it's beyond the defence.
Yeah, he does have his name on the score sheet, of course.
Your impression so far, Jim? Well, the time is arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy
Foul.
to level this. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise. Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. Who learned from it?
अरे कितना लर्न कर दी
In these circumstances, to be honest, there's absolutely no surprise. Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Mbappe, you are slow, bro.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
India clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Baresi gets it clear.
पहला मैच हारना नहीं है मेरे को, हारना नहीं है, हारना नहीं है, हारना। अरे यार नाम जोबा गोल। अरे
Checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Messi, Messi, Messi goal. Vamos. Yes, once more. मेसी को दो, टाइम ही नहीं है। हारा नहीं है, पहला मैच ड्रॉ हुआ, अच्छी बात, अच्छी बात है। अच्छी बात है, ड्रॉ हुआ है, कोई बात नहीं। मेरा तो ऐसे ही 190 हार है, 190 लॉसेस। मेरा गेम प्ले इतना ही बुरा है, क्या बोलूं। जो भी हो, इस गेम प्ले को लेके ही डिवीज़न 2 पे उठा। कितना खेला हूँ, मतलब सोच लो, इतना खेला हूँ। चलो फिर से मैच लग गया। अरे यार 3200 का टीम आया, 3208। देखते हैं उसके पास क्या है। पहले ही तो सुआरेज दिख रहा है। अरे भाई ठीक है, थोड़ा सा ऊपर, बस राइट क्लिक, थोड़ा सा दाएं। चलो, डेंजरस टीम वर्सेस लड़खड़ाता हुआ टीम। ये वाला फॉर्मेशन मुझे अच्छा लगता है, इसलिए इस टीम के साथ ही खेल रहा हूँ। ज़्यादा चेंज नहीं किया।
This is a lot that we've been given. How do you read it, Jim? Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible than in bygone times. There's a much greater understanding of the need for players to cover forward.
Nice tackle, Sylvester.
While the gaps are filled. I'm very much a fan of it.
अरे नहीं है, पहले ही गोल क्यों खा रहा है? अटैक तो नहीं कर रहा यार। आ जाओ। देखता हूँ क्या भाई, मेसी को देना नहीं, खेले इसके पास खेले हैं, मैंने देखा खेले रहे भी तो क्या करें, मेरा तो टीम में रेबल
bits of an hour played.
स्विच कर लो.
To the other side, well spotted.
स्विचेस.
Now it's Mbappe.
मैसे.
Now it's Messi.
ड्रॉगबा.
This is Drogba.
अरे यार इतना.
The other side, yes, able to find the net.
Nice grinding buddy. आजा जा 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 रे. आजा रे. मेसी को तो नाइस गोल. मैं तो आ गया. इसके साथ खेलने इतना सारा इसके पास एक ही प्लेयर है.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Luis Suarez.
The most accurate pass. Any reaction to this? He has found a way through. That's tiny.
देखो
And it's Neymar.
देखो कितना भी डिफेंडिंग कर. मैंने सोचा था डिफेंसिव कर दूं. पास
Piercing and with point accuracy, he forces it through.
पास.
You've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge. So that's 2-0 without reply. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every part.
कहाँ पे मेरा गलती हो रही है. कहाँ पे मेरा गलती हो रहा है कमेंट पे लिखना. तभी मैं सीखूंगा. मैं इस गेम पे नया हूँ, बहुत ही नया. मेरा टीम देखो और इसका टीम देखो. ऊपर का टीम ही देखो. 107 100 कहाँ मैं
With the short one. Neither of these two want to come on.
Bellingham.
He looked every bit the assured keeper there. Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Bellingham. मेरे बेले बाबा ने क्या कहा?
Number 2 then.
Shit.
Santos has the chance to go the other way.
Nicely weighted ball.
Good work on the right side.
आजा 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 मेरे साथ.
Nicely shaped ball.
मेसी डिपेंडेंट करने आ गया भाई.
Pedri. Now Mbappe. Minutes has been indicated. This is Drogba. There they go.
अरे
Looking for the
मैं
run.
तो हंटिंग तो कर रहा हूँ भाई. हंटिंग नहीं हो रहा. हंटिंग हंडे में चला गया.
What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes? And I'm looking at the body language, Peter. It doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard to pick themselves up from here.
मैं और भी नीचे चला गया.
Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
ऑफलाइन चल रहा हो तो
The results of the second half. Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with your endeavourment, go for that goal and see if they can upset it. Is there any support? He might not need it. Messi!
क्या ड्रॉप.
And for a moment, time stood still. Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
नो पिंच ब्रो.
Drogba.
नो
Oh,
पिंच.
this looks sharp. Makaleli, a player so deservedly decorated with 3 glory. There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed. Now it's Mbappe.
अरे
Messi. And plays one through.
Go.
Chance!
Yes. आ रहा हूँ हो रहा है, दिमाग खुल रहा है, दिमाग तो खुलेगा।
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly. Just way too quickly to the keeper was never going to stop him. We've got ourselves a game here. Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back. Spread neatly. I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal. Says the talking to, I think,
सब हाई
must stand there and do nothing
High
but
quality
try to
का
score. Obviously, he's not going to allow that piece, is he? Suarez is eyeing up his options in the middle. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available.
मिली हेड ऑन मिले
That has been cleared.
वैसे
That's been intercepted. That's great positioning. So good from him.
क्लियर
That was nicely by the defence.
बहुत ज़्यादा
And it's Neymar. Driving forward.
Baresi Baresi
Pedri. And that interception was most necessary. That was well played. Well struck. He's got the goal! Should have put that one on. Pele really thought he scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Yes, I am struggling. एक और बॉल दे सकता हूँ तो अच्छा होता।
Punched away.
क्लियर
That's just playing it safe.
हाँ नंबर है
And here's Neymar.
मिलू
Santos clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence. He's in space and looking for options.
hey
Oh, he's been caught napping.
Pedri. It's really well manoeuvred. Into the last 5 minutes.
डाइन
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
क्या हो गया मैं हार ही जाऊंगा हार तो
It's loose now, they want to get it back. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly. And it's Neymar. He's got the goal!
हारना ही
And that is that. A game of margins at the Brewers.
इतना तगड़ा है क्या
Great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody
तीन ही
else
शॉट ले पाया मैं
How do you reflect on what we've seen? Just didn't have enough time to correct their many problems in this match. Now for some training ground graft.
Thanks to Jim along
Neymar.
and as the fans make their way
Man
home
of the
this
match.
week. Good evening to you.
मैनेजर भी ज़्यादा नहीं है आउट वाइड ही खेलता हूँ देखता हूँ लिंकिंग अप सब कुछ चेंज कर दिया। हाय अरे मैंने तो उसका टीम ही नहीं देखा। मैंने तो उसका टीम ही नहीं देखा। मैनचेस्टर यूनाइटेड का कोच लेके खेल रहा हूँ, देखता हूँ।
Just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up off Beastable. Well, on the way. So, Tim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here? Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board. No argument for me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. That's Messi.
Nice tackle.
That's been intercepted. That's great positioning. So good from him. Tries to play it through. It's a searching pass. And he was quick to react.
Sergi,
Great vision. It's a good ball out wide.
कहाँ पास देना चाहता हूँ कहाँ देख
Too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers. Don't concede the opener. That's gone loose.
DDA. Oh my
It was a
gosh.
shame his technique just let him down. We've all been there.
DDA is very bad. DDA is very good.
Whatever happens,
that's the
kind of movement which raises hope.
Corner.
That's a corner.
Corner मिल गया रे, corner.
And we have our very first corner.
Already. खान बाबा है ना.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Bellingham.
Strong running down the left flank. And he's managed to get free.
कितना भागेगा
He won't be happy with that one.
कितना भागेगा
Mbappe.
कितना भागेगा
Situated.
कितना देख
Really are attacking the box now. Doesn't seem to be some of the numbers game they're playing. Well, it's exactly the right approach, Peter. If you can deliver quality balls from out wide, you need to make sure there's someone on the end of it. Simple.
nice.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, well played, well played. Now it's Mbappe.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
अरे
He's picked his way through.
इम्बावे बहुत ज़्यादा अच्छा है इसका।
Oh, such a clever touch.
कितना टच होगा, गोल तो नहीं था। टच पे टच है, टच्चे पे टच्चे। ऐसे पेड्रे मेसी, डीडी, बेलिंगम, एम्बापे, गोल नहीं है।
Going at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They never constantly turn around. Let's see what the second half brings. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes? Solid. Very solid, actually, Peter.
Very solid.
But defensively, I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
Nice.
So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. They're already back up and running after half-time.
गिर आ रही है, ऑफसाइड नहीं है।
He did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
He's not on side.
Paris Saint-Germain are in front now. The game's only goal. Talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Drogba has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on. Now Marco needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. They don't have the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And that interception was most necessary. He read that really well and stopped it. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, he got hit because he was under pressure. Where is he? And it's Belling. Vitinha producing a good steal there.
Vitinha.
There's the clearance. But they've got it again. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Drogba. Kumamoto really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it. Oh, good spread. It's gone for a throw-in.
Substitution on the field. Number 5, Bellingham. Number 14, Mbappe. Number 10, Hammer. Coming on the field, number 34, number 18, Robert Lewandowski. Number 21, Messi.
देखो, ये भी कोई बात है, सबको नीचे उतार दिया।
And it's Pedri. Heading backwards.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Time is running out here.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
And he's managed to get rid.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
He's just misjudged that one. He's having a hit! That's that, the end. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show.
थोड़ा सा लॉन्ग बॉल पे खेल के देखता हूँ।
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
Hello, everybody, and
The fans have
welcome to
pulled out
today's
all the
match.
stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So off we go then.
There's a player below, Peter, that I admire on a professional and personal level.
He's having a hit! Now it's Raul. Raul plays it in. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Now it's Drogba. That's a nicely shaped ball. Pedri! It's... Oh, and he shoots! Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty.
पेनल्टी मिल गया भाई.
So a big chance now from 12 yards. This for the lead. Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois! Oh, he's missed it.
You couldn't ask for a better opportunity to equalise, but now he'll feel like the opposition have just scored.
And we have our very first corner. That's really well cleared. The ball goes in. Defending of the desperate variety. Madrid are looking to go forward now. And it's been given away. Can he get on the end of this? Great ball if he can get there. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. That's rather hopeful. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Mbappe. Now, he's got space here. Oh, nicely intercepted. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Kumamoto have definitely started much the stronger. They're far more creative.
Oh, face. He's having a go! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, no, what has happened here? Hangs one in. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Eder Militao. Belling. Pedri. Now Eder Militao. Baresi. 30 minutes gone. Now it's Mbappe. Out of play for a throw. He's a sharp little ball here. Rodri. That's an imaginative pass. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Stood up well to him there. Neatly clipped into space. Rummenigge receives it in a wide position. And the shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Great vision. Now it's Mbappe. Now a chance for a shot! He's delivered all right! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision.
There will be
They
1
need to
minute
sharpen
at a
up or it's
time.
going to happen again.
Has a shot! That's a half-decent try.
Haaland just can't...
And we've reached half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that and still very much in this game.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And the action is back underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. This looks promising. Here's a player who has defined a generation. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Ball driven towards the far post. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Team still separated by the game's only goal. Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Bellingham. He won't be happy with that one. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Pull it. Real chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Oh, smashing header! Just off target.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Pull it. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Short changes him with that pass. That is good alertness. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. And this is Drogba. Oh, that's a key interception.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Palmer. Rodri. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Mbappe claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And we're underway. Bellingham reaching 3 figures in terms of his appearances for the club.
Well, that milestone might be on the back of his mind, Peter, although I'm pretty sure he'll just go about his business as usual. It's just one of the many achievements he'll go on to reach from here.
Scholes, chance for a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose. It's Alonso! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's going for goal! Oh, another save.
Great stop from the keeper. That was something else. He's definitely coming out on top at the moment.
Corner number 2 then. And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Looking to play him in. Played into space out wide.
Kumamoto really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And here's Robba! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Rodri. João Cancelo is always looking to play quality balls. Some good work on the right flank here. Now this could be a chance.
Forlan really was well marshalled there because he was denied.
Shapes to shoot! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
"30 minutes gone. João Cancelo is in a really good position out wide. Baresi. Well, they've got it again. Looking for options for movement. Pedri. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Quality ball. Rodri. And here's Bellingham. Chance, surely! Oh no, what has happened? And again! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Can he stop it going out? He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And here's Drogba. Oh, this is a great... And the shot! And yes, it's there! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more...
And that'll be the last act of the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. The midway point of the game.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic.
If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Now it's Batistuta.
Passes coming off in quick succession here.
That could spell trouble.
Takes a shot! What a wonderful goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl. Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Barcelona go into the lead. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. It's come through, and he's had a quick look inside. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. So, third corner of the game. Big header! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Barcelona take a peek. It's bounced back off the post. Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him. It's starting to look...
Can he finish? Really well taken goal. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So is this the start of a comeback? Royce, that's a shade optimistic. Eder Militao, that's a sharp pass, and he's picked out the run. He is through here. Real chance! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Armour clearly is very disappointed, but at least his boss is applauding him for his efforts. That's the kind of attacking endeavour they need.
Coming on to replace him is number 23.
Bullish header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. And he's on his way! He's had a shot!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Royce purring through the gears.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Pedri did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Showing good feet. And the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Mbappe. Good ball over the top.
It's Drogba! What a hit! What a hit! A rocket and some!
Number
Well, no
20.
goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Well, Peter,
And that will be the final act. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. There's the whistle.
well, Peter, I'm looking forward to seeing a player who has brought some new skills to the game, Ronaldinho. He looks one way and passes the other. Unconventional and cheeky, but always, always an enjoyable watch.
Yeah, he's playing beach football on the grandest stage of all.
The entertainer.
Mbappe! Well, there's a probing ball. Now it's from Mario. Eder Militao cuts out the pass. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Rodri, Rummenigge, and it's Ronaldinho, and he's had it nicked away. Now it's Alvarez. Kante gets over and intercepts. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Rodri, Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. And he's gone looking for safety. Knocks it into space. No luck with that dink over the top. He's got away. Now, can he find a finish? Oh, he's been caught on it, and again! Goal! Manchester United! Right place, right time, and a fine, instinctive finish.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Rummenigge. So much top. Great chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Rummenigge really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Manchester United with the corner. They're first. They've played it short. And this is Kante. Real chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Manchester United have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. And this is Kante. And it's Ronaldinho. Has a shot! Against the crossbar. This time, surely! No mistake! Eder Militao. Tries to play it through. Shot could be... Can he finish? Goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Just 5 minutes left until the break. Some really good ball movement. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Romario. And this is Romario. He's away. He's had a shot! And it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
A case now of complete control.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
This possibly the last play of the half. Palmer goes short. Well, that is one way to stop him. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will. Here we go again. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Well, that looks a decent ball. Palmer. Bellingham. That's a little off target. Beckham. It's a pretty loose pass. No way through there. Rummenigge. Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, that's a key interception. And the shot! It's in! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
That's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, what has happened here? Bellingham. Pedri. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Baresi spots it and intercepts. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Alvarez. A probing pass. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Beckham. That's really well manoeuvred. Baresi cuts it out. And it's Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. No, that's been intercepted. Alvarez. He's played it back. Played back in. Oh, good ball! Chance! Oh, denied at the last.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
It's their second corner of the game.
And now they can spring out of defence. Ribery is there, and he can pick it up. Oh, good-looking ball. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's shot a goal! And he's missed it.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
And he's intervened well there. Now it's Lewandowski.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
There will be 3
Variety
minutes
is
at
the
a
spice of
time.
footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
Please be made aware.
So what do you
that
take away
smoking
from
is
it all,
only
Jim?
permitted
Well, look,
in
it was very
designated areas
one-sided.
within
Their
these
players
grounds.
didn't turn up for the first time.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello, everybody,
The game
and
yet to kick
welcome to
off.
today's
The
match.
excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, we're on the way.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Chance!
Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Chelsea with the corner, they're first. Serginho getting this one clear. Shot could be on. Can he finish? It's loose. In for the pieces. Marvellous goal.
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky.
Takes a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Now it's Mbappe. Stood up well to him there. And here's Drogba. That is lovely. Played with finesse. Adams clears it away. And a chance! Defending of the desperate variety. Gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. And he cuts out the supply. And here's Owen. That's really well cleared.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Ribery. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Drogba. Mbappe. Chelsea trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say...
Bellingham! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Ribery. Rodri. Passing is crisp and sharp. It's Ribery. And here's Mbappe. And this is Drogba. It's Drogba! Van Dijk clears. And here's Drogba.
Kumamoto certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone.
Bellingham! Rodri. Serginho. Now it's Drogba. Now that's well seen too. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
2 added minutes
it's
has
Drogba.
been indicated.
Now he's got space here. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Serginho. Now it's Drogba.
Can he get it through? And the shot! No mistake! They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
It's a searching pass.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And it's Serginho. Ribery. Great vision. Well, played right into his path. Danger averted for now. And he's picked it up out wide. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Probing pass. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Rodri. Eder Militao. And here's Drogba. Now it's Mbappe. And that was very necessary. Chouameni looking for options for movement. Owen is in a really good position out wide. Ribery. Bellingham. Bellingham. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
That's going to go a long way. It'll be a throw-in.
Substitution in progress.
And it's Schneider. Mbappe is onto this. Very nicely done. Shot a goal! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Beckham plays it short. He's in a... Oh, shooting chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Chouameni is offering a right smile there.
Desperate defending required here. Beckham goes short. Turns and goes back. Chouameni.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Lewandowski. And now the breakaway. Threads one in. Oh, super find. Van Dijk. That's an imaginative pass. We are into overtime. Pedro Neto. And that's that. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Their share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank.
Mbappe! Goal! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So, a breakthrough already. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Kajolu. Batistuta. And this is Batistuta. And Batistuta! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Messi, header!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And for a moment, time stood still.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Eder Militao with the clearance. Oh, what has happened here? Out of play for a goal kick. Lofted upfield. Probing pass. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Drogba really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Back into the middle. Mbappe! It's there! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So that's... And he shoots! Just cruising! They are cruising! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there. But you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well read, nice interception. And this is Batistuta. Knocks it into space.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
No, again there's no way through. Aimed beyond the defence. Van Dalton. Bellingham. And that'll be the last act of the first half.
Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Please be reminded that
Well, they're in a
drinking is
great
only
position,
allowed in the
Peter,
areas
so
shown on
why
this
stop
map.
now?
Thank you very
I would
much for your
say keep
cooperation.
going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. And we are back on the way. Alexander-Arnold has created one goal already. Serginho looking for the run. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's being decent shot! Crossbar comes to the rescue. And they win it back again. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And it's Alexander-Arnold. He has a look up.
ठीक है गाइस, आज के लिए इतना ही। फिर से मिलेंगे कल इसी टाइम पे। जिसको गेम थोड़ा अटक गया है, अगर स्ट्रीम अच्छी लगे तो लाइक शेयर सब्सक्राइब कर देना। See ya.